Good morning, my name is the Prince. Please make sure you don't miss out on this latest news and transfer. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. So let's dive into the news properly. Bayern Munich are reportedly exploring a deal to bring Gabriel Martinelli from Arsenal. They want to get that player because their first choice is Nico Williams from Atletico. So let's see if the deal will be done. The Gunners have received a huge blow in their pursuit of Nico Williams, with Barcelona sporting director Deco confirming that the winger wants to move to Barcelona. So Arsenal have received a huge blow because their plan was to get Nico Williams and sell Martinelli to Bayern Munich. So let's see what is going on. An Arsenal fan was asking me on my page that what shirt will Zubimendi be wearing. From my source, I heard that Zubimendi will be wearing number 36 shirt in Arsenal. Now, Arsenal and Mikel Arteta are desperately for firepower as they seek to avoid another second place in the Premier League next season. Yes, Arsenal are fighting hard to recruit players because they have been second 3 good times in a row. So now they are desperate to get a good number 9. But Arteta wants Cisco, who is 22 years old, to be his big summer splash, and the Gunner will pay the sum of 80 million euros asking price. That's the release clause. While Gyökeres will cost 65 million euros. But the president of Sporting said he wants more money for Gyökeres. Now, let me dive into that details very well. The president is playing a game for Arsenal. The president wants Gyökeres to go to Manchester United. I will give you the reason. Amri have done a good job for Sporting. He has given them the cup back to back. So to pay Amri back is to give Gyökeres to Manchester United. So they are playing again with Arsenal so that they can get Cisco. So they are putting the price high, which they know that Arsenal will not want to pay the high fee of Gyökeres. And Arsenal have not contacted Cisco already. There's no agreement yet. There's no club to club yet, but they have agreed fees with Gyökeres. But their main target, like Arteta said, he wants Cisco. So let's see how the game goes. But from my own opinion, I know that Gyökeres will go to Manchester United unless Arsenal will pay the fee that Sporting wants, because the president wants Gyökeres to go to Manchester United because he knows that Amri have done a good job bringing joy to the Sporting. So they want to pay him back by giving Gyökeres to Manchester United. Now let's dive into another issue. It's MARC. MARC is targeting a move to Liverpool over Arsenal. The England star in the final year of his Crystal Palace contract. MARC, who plays for Crystal Palace, has a 1 year left after this season. So Crystal Palace has to sell him. If not, he will go on a free transfer. But Liverpool want to get him so that they can pair him with Van Dijk. So and that would be a good 5 and 6. If you can have MARC and Van Dijk, oh my God, Liverpool, in fact, they are doing a good summer transfer this season. I don't know how they got this money. Maybe they did not buy players last season. They are just buying players and they are selling, they are buying. They are selling, they are buying. Liverpool will be hot next season. Man City also will be hot next season. In fact, they've left other clubs behind. They've left other clubs behind. I think Liverpool will retain their league next season. But let's see. You know, sometimes you can buy players and before the players will blend, other teams will move. So let's see what will happen next season. Nobody believed that Nottingham Forest will be 5th or 6th or thereabout last season. But let's see, anything can happen. But Liverpool have done a great job by buying players. According to Fabrizio Romero, has reported that Liverpool striker Darwin Núñez is open to a Napoli switch after being presented with Antonio Conte's project. So Liverpool are trying to sell Darwin Núñez to Napoli. They want to get a striker. Maybe it's Ekitike, or who knows who they want to get. So they want to make sure that they are good both defense, they are good in midfield, and they are good up front. So imagine when they buy another striker, that means they are ready to roll for next season. So let's see their plans. Now, Eberechi in Crystal Palace is interested in a move to Tottenham, who have made him a major transfer target. So Tottenham coach, which is Thomas Frank, want to get a player called Eberechi Eze in Crystal Palace. He wanted to get Mbeumo, but Mbeumo said from the beginning, I want to play for Manchester United. That's a good player. I like people that want to play for a club, not by money. He announced earlier that I want to play for Manchester United. So on that area, Tottenham coach will let Mbeumo be because he wants to play for Manchester United. Now let's dive into Manchester United properly. Manchester United are now willing to pay 63 million euros plus add-ons, meaning to say that they have submitted their second bid. The first bid was rejected. It was 45 million euros plus 10 in add-ons, which Brentford rejected. So now Manchester went back to have another plan, and they have now come back to bid the second bid for 63 million euros plus add-on. Some news are saying it's 60. That's not true. It's 63 million euros plus add-ons. So let's see if Brentford will take it, because Brentford said, how can they pay Konya 60 million euros? So which means Konya and Mbeumo are alike. So they cannot pay less than what they pay for Konya. So if Mbeumo can score more goals than Konya, then they will put that price 60 and above. So now I hope this bid will be accepted. Now I have a question. Let's just dive into this question. Just imagine that Arsenal get Cisco as a number 9. Manchester get Gyökeres as a number 9. Liverpool get Ekitike as a number 9. Man City already have Holland as a number 9. And Chelsea have Osimhen. What do you think will happen next season? Please, if you know what will happen, please comment number 9 you think that will be dangerous among others. If you think Osimhen will be more dangerous than other number 9s, make a comment. If you think it's Holland, if you think it's Ekitike or Gyökeres or Cisco, make a comment. Let's roll to the next thing. Manchester United also are set to officially complete the signing of Diego Leon next month. United reaches an agreement to sign the teenager fullback in January, but could not complete the deal until he turned 18 in April. He claimed that the Paraguay will sign a 5-year contract at Old Trafford for a fee that could reach as much as 7 million. So, and Man U went for him in January, but because he's still underage, so now they are going to get him now. So we'll be sure that that guy is a good player. Is good at the left back. Please make sure you don't miss out this latest news. Please, if you're watching, please subscribe, share, like, make a comment, and let me see what we'll bring on in the next one. Let's continue again. Manchester United are planning to make a move for a former Fulham midfielder, Joel Palhinha, who worked with the Portuguese coach at Sporting. This guy is a player who has been on the bench for Bayern Munich, and his agent is exploring option to bring him back to the Premier League. The guy is 29 years old, struggled for regular game time under Vincent. 29 years old. Why can't we go and get a young players from 25 down that can work with us for at least 5 good years? Please, Manchester, please, let this boy be. We don't need him. Unless it's a free transfer. Garnacho reportedly wants a move with the Premier League this summer. Transfer window, 70 million asking price. He was also seen wearing number 9 of Rashford in Aston Villa. This guy is embarrassing Manchester United. He has to go. How can a small boy of 20 years old doing like somebody who is crazy? Rashford, the same thing. The only player have every right to say or do anything is Cristiano Ronaldo, who have won everything. Even when he came back to play for Manchester, he said that the club still remained the same how I left it, the club. That's to tell you that he's the only person that can say that. He has won everything. He's a star. Not 22 years old boy who still have a good future, misbehaving in a club. Wearing number 9 of Aston Villa, you are a Man U player. Rashford also misbehaving. What do you have to show? Nothing. Let's dive into next news. Let's dive into next news. Andre Onana is determined to remain a United player, even though there is an interest from AS Monaco. Andre Onana is fighting hard to remain in Manchester United, even though there's an interest in AS Monaco. But Manchester United want to get Emi Martinez from Aston Villa. That's the kind of keeper we need. So Andre Onana, yes, you are my African brother, but please, your service is enough. You can go to AS Monaco to go and try your luck. And also, AS Monaco, they're in Champions League, so go there and play for them. Let us get Emi Martinez. We need to reshuffle every area, because next season, Man U is not playing Champions League. We're not in Europa. So all we focus is the league and FA Cup. So if Manchester United can win the FA Cup, then we'll be in Europa next season. And from there, we get players and we now move up. So we need to get our players ready to get at least FA Cup, at least next season. That would be a good result for our coach. Napoli Sporting Director Govin Mana has reportedly refused to pay Sancho request salary. Holland is on a loan and option to buy for Napoli and Inter Milan. Govin Mana wants to get Sancho, but the asking price is too much. But there's a good news right today. A good news is that FENEBACHE have accepted to get Sancho for 16 million euros. What a good news. Which means that they have agreed to pay Sancho his wages. So if Manchester can sell Sancho for 16 million, they also made 5 million from Chelsea. That would be a good news. Please, Jose Mourinho, we need you at this time. Buy this player. Let him go. Let him go. If they can get this guy for 16 million euros, then plus the 5 million, that is 20 million. This was the same price he was asking Chelsea to buy, but they refused. So 16 million plus 5 million is 21 million. It's something. And they can buy him and pay him his wages. And also, they are also in Champions League. So Sancho, if you are smart enough, go there and play so that you have a chance to play for England. For those watching me, thank you for watching. Thank you for being my followers. Please subscribe so that we can get to 100. Subscribe, share, like, and I will see you in the next post.